Hey guys. Okay, so all I'm doing is pretty much edging. It seems like edging actually saved my ass today, and it saved my ass also in the back testing. So I will be showing with you guys the results I got. I've been testing my strategy on the US 30. So today is the update for day 36, I guess it is. I don't even remember very well. So I'll show you the trades I took, and I'll also show you the results I got with the back testing in 4 or 5 months, I guess, or something like that. Yeah. And I got some really good results. It's 10 p.m. here in Italy. I'm actually drowning in myself. I'm super, super tired. Been doing consultings for my dating and relationship job, dating and relationship coach job business I have. And then I back tested for a whole month, January 2024, the US 30. Had some pretty interesting results by using dollar cost averaging, using hedging, using breakouts, using bouncy. I'm actually using everything. What I felt like I was really missing in order to actually manage my money was the hedging thing I didn't know about. So hedging allows me to procrastinate my losses or something like that. So if the market actually starts ranging, somehow I can manage to actually get out of those trades with a little bit of a lower losing trade that actually doesn't make me lose a lot of money, or otherwise I can even close those trades into a profit, or also as break-even trades. And that's pretty interesting. So that's what I've been managing to actually do with the edging today in real money, with just a bunch of just 0.1 lots, so it's not that much, but also with the backtesting situation I will be showing you guys just in a second. So show you screen. Yeah, so you can actually see right here, I'm actually having some, yeah. All right, so I'll show you the results and also the trades I took today. So let's get into Dow Jones right here. So I started today, or at least this morning, with $2,019. Now I'm back at $2,026.26. It's been a pretty wild ride, and it's been a pretty nice ride because I was actually losing money. I started the day thinking I was going to go long right here. And I was probably right. I also had a good feeling about going long. Like my instinct told me to actually go long and just stay long as for this. But it didn't work very well because I said, you know what? I saw a trend line breakthrough here, and I decided I was gonna go short. So the short thing didn't work very well. So I started going up and up. I had a little bit of a support resistance over here. I shorted again. It didn't work at all. Went pretty bad up. So I decided I was going to actually hedge it. So I hedged this position. So I was hedging something like 0.20%. So I would have had a necessity of a trade going up to 0.4% in order to give me a break-even trade. But as you can see, I didn't get any break-even trades. Trading situation just didn't go very well. It started tumbling back down. So as soon as I saw the market actually tumbling down, I told myself, hey, you know what? I will be closing my trades in a break-even point. So as soon as the market started tumbling down, I decided I was going to close these trades at a break-even point. I closed right here. It was around like break-even or something like that. I closed like this one and also this one. And I shorted, I think it was here or here. I don't remember very well. So I shorted because I was seeing the market actually tumbling back down. So this trade actually, I closed this trade into a break even, and I managed to make a little profit over here. So I ended up with the trade with a plus $4. And so it was supposed to be a trade that would have made me lost something like $13. So I actually transformed, because I remember that I had lost already $3, plus I was in a hedging of $10, and it was minus $13. So via hedging, I managed to turn it out into a +4, and it was pretty nice. Then it just the market actually started going up. I was consulting, so I was actually long on a long side here, but I didn't long it, and I was into a consulting, so I couldn't talk, or I couldn't trade. Sorry. And then I saw the market actually stopping by here. My intuition said, "Hey, you gotta go short." Then I started going short, just closed it right here. I made $5 on that. So I ended up the day with a +8, $9 or something like that. So this is what I made today, and it's pretty much it. So hedging actually was the cherry on top I was missing in my tools and my tricks of the trade. I can see trading as something you actually develop your intuition, because it's still a zero-sum game. I used to be a poker player, and it was just a zero-sum game. You would sit at a table with people that basically didn't know how to play poker very well, and you would just get the money out of them, and it was pretty easy. Trading is something like that. You're taking money out of other people, but you don't know who you're playing with, so it's pretty strange. The only thing you can do with trading is actually backtest the shit out of an asset, and then just land their asset so bad, like you actually know exactly what the asset is doing. Like, for example, I've been backtesting the Dow Jones for almost over a year of backtesting, and plus, like, even 2 years. It's been like 2021, 2022, 2023 backtesting, without edging. And edging was the cherry on top I was missing, and now actually it helped me in understanding and actually managing my losses in a better way. What I've been doing is I've been backtesting the Dow Jones, because I actually try to focus on one asset. I don't want to backtest other assets by now. I will be backtesting other assets with a friend of mine on Wednesday. It will be probably on the crude oil backtesting, but overall, what I will be doing, I would just be trading the Dow Jones. Is the only asset I know by mind. Like, I know it like my hands. So I'll show you why it is, because yeah, I'll show you the backtesting things I did. So this is the trade I took. I'm actually ending this trades pretty well. So I feel pretty confident now with hedging. I'm not scared anymore of this shit I can see here. So I'm feeling confident, and this actually allows me to breathe a little bit more. And I feel confident I can reach the 10K situation I'm actually aiming to. I'm aiming to managing my 10K capital in order to make something like gain a little bit of points on the Dow Jones, like 2% points of Dow Jones, 3% points of Dow Jones every month here and there. That will be something around, obviously, a 5 to 10% of my capital. So I'll show you what I did. Basically, since I started backtesting with edging, I've actually found out I have a better understanding of I have better results. Also, I've been dollar cost averaging sometimes. So the only downside of this, at least for now, as it seems, is that you basically need to have higher margins, or a little bit more of margin. Like, for example, easier for me would be to trade crude oil, because crude oil actually allows me to it only requires around $70 per contract, uh, uh, per 0.1 contract. So that will allow me to have twice the margin required to trade the Dow Jones, which requires me almost $177 for a 0.1 contract. So that will be 1.7K for a one full contract of Dow Jones, and just 700 euros for a full contract of crude oil. So I will have to think about the idea of backtesting crude oil also, and getting the gist of crude oil, because that will allow me to actually understand in a better way the crude oil. And also I will be having a bigger of enough margin that will allow me to actually trade in an easier way, and obviously just in a more relaxed way, even if I don't make that much money. The idea right now is actually to make a little bit of money, not too much. So sorry, okay, let's get to the back testing situation. What I've been doing is I started backtesting really on real side with hedging on October 2023. So made 6.25% on Dow Jones here, made 2.67% on Dow Jones here in November, made a 2.92% of Dow Jones percentage in December, and I made a 6.53% of Dow Jones in January 2024. Now, is this risky? Yes, you could burn your capital completely. Like, for example, there's situations where I just leave the trades open without a stop loss because I'm aiming to edge the situation. Also, in other situations, I'm in a position open, and then I put my other order over here where I'm going to be closing it at half the stop loss the previous order, so it gives me a break even. So I try to bring myself into higher chance of closing a trade to break even and just letting a trade go without taking profits. So I also traded differently with edging before October 2023, and I managed to lose a percentage over here because I had target profits and it was pretty strange. I wasn't trading very well on the back testing. Same here with August 2023. Got some good results on July 2023 when I was not using take profits. The idea of edging is that I do not use take profits. I just let the trade run because I am not trading in a range. I'm actually just all I'm doing with trading, which is what I was doing before at the beginning of the challenge at day one. It was just trying to ride the trend as far as possible. Like if it's to an infinite, I want to ride the trend to an infinite. Now, the issue with that was that when the market was ranging, I was losing a fuckload of money. And so by losing a fuckload of money, all my money made when I catch the trend, they will be all destroyed and lost when the market was ranging. Now, hedging was the cherry I was missing, cherry on a cake I was missing, not to lose all those money when the market ranges. And since you would not know if the market is ranging or not, you can just only know that when the market is already ranging and already got your profits and all your losses and you start losing, then hedging allows you to stay in that range and then eventually walk it out inside of that range and then just get out of the ranging situation by just closing your edging positions to the break-even point. Or also what I do is I end up trading inside of a range and just gaining more points for the upside or the downside where I'm going long, I'm just going short. And this allows me to basically just work myself outside of a losing trade. And it's just like procrastinating on giving out your money, because the idea is that you give out your money to the market in order to find out if you're on the right spot. So like, for example, I could just push the button now and just go long, and I will find if I'm inside on the right side of the market. But overall, what I aim to do is I aim to actually build myself a foundation and be able to handle my own money, my own capital, be my own fund manager. Like I want to have my funds, use my funds in order to as weapon to generate income for myself. And trading is the only thing I see as a viable source for that without depending on others. Because as you can see, having a business, I don't know if you guys have a business, but I do have a business. It is the riskiest thing ever. Obviously, there's, I mean, a business can be risky. It can have dependencies. You will be depending on other people, and trading on the other side doesn't depend on other people, but it has all its downsides. So I'm here because I want to switch on this full time and keep the business as a hobby. Okay. So this is what I want to do. This is what I'm aiming to do. And this is what I will try to do in order so I can look back and tell myself, I am not a lazy guy that didn't give it all. I didn't try it. I want to look back and tell myself, I tried it all. I tried to get the best out of my trading journey and I failed. I want to see myself as a guy who tried and gave it all and then just failed, not the guy that actually failed because he did not give it all. So I will not be quitting trading, and I will do a big recap on day 90. Today is day 36. Let's see what the market gives me this week. Let's just see what happens. I will try to use my edging situations so I don't lose that much money. DCA in the price, so dollar cost average in the price when it bounces obviously in the short side or the upside. That's pretty easy, and it's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. So thank you guys for commenting. I've seen a bunch of haters, which is pretty nice. Just love the idea of having haters. But probably you guys don't know I got other YouTube channels, so I'm pretty used to getting hate on my comments, and it's my bread and butter since I have a big following of almost 500,000 in Italy, but you guys don't know jack shit about that, and you will not know, so it's not important. But so I'm pretty used to being hated on. So thank you guys for hating on me. So the algorithm will be pushing my channel, and maybe someone will stop trading when they see that I failed so much. And then trading is something you cannot make money off unless you are psychologically prepared to knowing that trading is just a zero-sum game. So the only way to catch yourself out of it seems to be being an intuitive trader and being able with managing your risk. So see you tomorrow.